Hey, Turtle Club, we are back, and we are once again playing some of these games that are on Xbox Live Game Pass, or Xbox Game Pass, rather. It's the new service that Microsoft has put out. They've been pretty slow rolling it, to be honest. I didn't see any kind of advertisement or any kind of actual nuance about it until they basically advertised to me directly inside a Xbox One S, package. So it's one of those things that were kind of like, okay, well, we'll see what it is. They had a special for the month of December and January. It may still be going on. $1 gets you a full month. Purchasing an Xbox One S. Hey, hello, man. How are you? Purchasing the Xbox One S also gave us a certificate for another month. So we'll have this for at least 2 months before we have to worry about it no longer being here for the actual channel, and then it becomes $9.99 per month, which means, it's going to get outside my comfort range depending upon where we're at. So there's some tutorial zoos in this particular game. This is called Zoo Tycoon. Never played it. Looked neat. The graphics look pretty good. So we figured that we'd spin it up and give it a shot and kind of take a look at it. All right. And let's see what's going on here. All right, just taking a look real quick at our Discord, guys. So we're going to start Tutorial Zoo 1. We know very little about this game, except for the graphics looked pretty good for the game. Xbox One S being what it is, allowed for some other neat stuff. And yeah, so Zombie Billy, hey, thanks for dropping in and saying hello. Really appreciate that, man. But so we're taking a look at what we can get, what value this particular game or service actually gives us, and just kind of testing out how the Xbox One S itself handles. We've only so far on stream played a very short number of games on it, and we've seen people kind of complain about the One S and its capabilities. Right now, as this loading screen has gone on for a little bit, I'm starting to be a little bit concerned. As this is an Xbox One title, we would presume that the One S, which is supposed to be kind of an upgrade to the Xbox One in several ways, how this would change or, how it would improve. So yeah, the screenshots do it pretty good. I mean, this is... So... standard kind of controls, it looks like. I wasn't expecting really to be a person, but that's neat. So A to continue. Use the R to look up at the zoo sign. Okay, that's the zoo sign. Neat. Is the One S much better than the One? I don't believe it's that much better. From what I was seeing, it didn't seem to be all that better. Manage the zoo any way you like. Push Y to go into Tycoon view. Alright. Interact. Oh, okay. So so context sensitive menu, interact. So that's neat. The character that I am is a little bit on the creepy side. But my understanding, hey, yeah, still live. No, Haku, we're doing 3 one-hour streams tonight. We're doing some actual test games on the actual Xbox Game Pass service. So entering from up here, you can get a bird's eye view. So we're just kind of seeing what all we have. Soft drink stand, tropical medium, whatever that is. A bear statue, okay, neat. Restrooms. Alright, push the Y to drop down back to zoo view, because, and it puts us right where we was looking at. Okay, nifty. You can interact with lots of objects. Walk up to the zookeeper and press A to interact with her. Well, we just did that. Oh, wait, here's another... That's not a zookeeper. That looks like a bear. It's a bear statue, and it's moving. It's a bear mascot. Yeah, Zombie Billy popped in. Go to the elephant exhibit a little bit ago. So there's an arrow that actually points. So if you don't know where you're going, there's an arrow. That's good. For people like me that spatial recognition in video games sometimes is definitely where you consider being subpar. At least I do, at least. Being able to move around and know where I got to go, that arrow is definitely going to be helpful. Go to the elephant exhibit. So, do I just walk right in? Oh, okay. You can select make changes to the exhibit by going to the Edit Exhibit menu. All right. So when you're at the exhibit wall, okay. So hit A to edit the exhibit. From the Edit menu, you can view your animals and edit the exhibit. Select an option to see the animals and see how they're doing. So I guess Oh, that's good. I see you, Zombie Billy. Appreciate it, man. Edit exhibit, view animals. Okay, so now we can view the animals. All right, so left trigger to bring up the animal info pane. So, all right, so it's a little low on happiness, a little low on hunger, a little low on habitat happiness. All right, so press A to continue. All right. Oh, they got some. All right. Okay. So hungry, dirty. So this is getting a little bit more fiddly than I like usually. Why to go back to zoo view? Okay. So we're back to zoo view. Oh, so we need to interact with the feeding station. All right. So feed the animal. So we're gonna pick up some food. It's an orange. Interesting. It looks like this elephant's coming right to us. Cool. Oh, solid 6 hours. That's awesome. Here, elephant. Eat the orange. You want an orange, right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Turtle Club. I gotta say, some good graphics. Yeah, why don't you give him another one? We'll absolutely give him another one. Oh, this time it's a banana. I don't see how I can actually choose the foods, though. I don't know if that actually matters much, though. I mean, the elephant seems to be getting the same amount of food source in each, so, So by feeding him, I made him really happy, it says. Happy animals attract more guests. That makes sense. Good zoo will have attract a lot of guests, make plenty of money. All right. Oh, and it recorded a game clip on us. I'm not sure why it did that, but hey. If you don't take care of the animals in your zoo, they will get sick. So left trigger to bring up the info pane, see the animal needs. Well, that's not doing anything. So looks like the elephants are taken care of. You have some giraffes in your zoo. All right, so you got to be at the wall. All right, so head to the giraffes. We got the arrow. So I'm confused. Artificial straws wasn't correct. No, Haku, there is an actual name for the icon for the channel. He's correct on what it is as far as saying something like a rock is a rock, but the Blarney Stone you wouldn't call a rock. You call it a Blarney Stone. That's okay, hello, man. No worries, man. We totally understand, dude. You got stuff that you got to do. All right. Elephants, go to exhibit wall, press A, bring up the exhibit menu, select animals, and then select view animals. Left trigger to bring up this giraffe's happiness. Oh, it is hungry. Okay. Almost in the right. Return to view mood, zoo view. And go over to this stand. Here we go. Feed the animal. Let's see what kind of food these guys eat. Pick up food. Looks like the same thing. So, I'm guessing this is like a herbivore feeding trough. And what's actually pretty cool, Turtle Club, is these look pretty realistic. I remember you explaining that whole icon stuff, but don't remember what stream that was. Well, that's the reason why it's called a scavenger hunt, Haku. It is one of those reasons why I said I was saving the harder questions till the end. If you need some motivation, you may want to take a look at the prize wall too, man. The prize wall got updated with some different titles. All right, so it's green. So to go from yellow to green, and to go from red to green looks like the same thing. Hey, Efren, why are I doing so late? Hey, man. Um, we have many fans that are over the pond, as they say over here and over there. Um, European fans, Australian fans, Indian fans. Those would be the Indians, not Native Americans, but Indians from India. And they, with the new, hey Shadow, how's it going, buddy? Glad to see you. With the changes in the schedule and everything else, it's been pretty bad on them. They haven't been able to see it. You made those giraffes happy too. Tutorial 3. Okay, feeding station so they can feed themselves. Hey, I'm looking forward to feeding themselves. I remember keep your animals happy. More guests means more money. Seems decent there. Alright, so press A to continue. So X to call for a buggy. Okay. Nifty. And that's a buggy that almost hit me. Oh, I don't know about this, guys. This is non-usual transportation. At least I can't run over the zoo patrons. That's good. I don't see the point of the buggy. Thingamabob, haha. Thingamabob, yeah, Thingamabob works pretty good. Thingamajig works pretty good. Running over people is not good for anybody. So it's basically telling you how to be a. All right, okay. Don't worry about the guests; they will move out of the way. Okay. That's so. Apparently, we just have to drive this thing around until they decide that we know how to terrorize everybody. Doohickey, whatchamacallit, a thingamabob, thingamajigger. You know, I totally get that. All right. X, use the handbrake. Extra cool. Okay, I can do donuts. Change my view. Okay, there's no reason to change view, I don't think. There we go. Exit the buggy. I think everybody's going to be very happy with the fact that we're getting out of this buggy. All right, so the zoo is a great place to be. Yeah, we don't disagree with that. Remember to care for your animals, meet their needs. We'll go to the next tutorial. All right, so we're going to the next tutorial. Way cool. Tutorial complete. So tutorial select. So far, seems kind of neat. I don't quite personally care for as many little itty bitty details for like a sit down and play kind of game. You know, I've got a game that I can sit down and grind on. Whatchamacallit, it's actually a candy bar, and they are tasty. They are very tasty. Whatchamacallits are really, really good. But, yep, it truly is. It truly is Haku. But yeah, so small complaint here is the loading screen. Now, it only seems to be happening when it's loading up the zoo. So what I'm presuming is the actual developers are doing what's called preloading on the graphics to make the game a little bit more easier, more smooth, more fluid, to make the graphics a little bit more manageable for the console itself. Speaking of which, things that we got to manage is that number, unfortunately. All right. You've not heard of it, then again, you live in Wisconsin. You know, Wisconsin and Georgia and, you know, Colorado and California and New York and Australia. I mean, there's lots of stuff that I've never heard of. And the only disappointment in that is the fact that there's things I haven't been able to taste. You learn more about interacting with your animals and meeting their needs by interacting with animals. Okay. Interact with the animals using the interaction stations placed on the edge of their exhibit. Right. So head over to one of your exhibits. Okay, I hope this is not driving me to another buggy. It's not, but look, we have so many different buggies we can get into to harass people. So this one roars. I'm just testing out the horns now. It's actually got a horn. Okay. The exit's blocked. Alright, now we can exit the buggy. That's some bad camera angle there. This is so unhealthy, but I love pickles, and I've always wanted to have a fried pickle. You know, fried pickles aren't that bad when you compare them to other stuff. That's a dangerous mentality to get into, but it's, you know, when you compare them to other stuff. So we got an elephant that's hungry. So, all right, we'll pull up the panel like I wanted to. Animals are hungry. Feeding stations, correct type of food. Into the exhibits or feed them at the feeding interactions. All right. Feed the animal. All right. Other animals are too dangerous to feed by hand. Okay, I was curious about that. Eventually, we're going to get some, you know, carnivores. Let's get some elephants some food. All right, here we go. Animal selected. Come on, Rocco. We're going to pick up some food. Looks like you get an orange. Friend pickle, yeah. Hey, pizza ball! It depends on the oil you use also. This is true. This is very true. Glad to see you there, pizza ball. And again, guys, this is one of the reasons why we are streaming so early. We had noticed that one of our mods just wasn't able to really show up as often, and that just kind of felt bad. And since we're clearly, for the most part, streaming on the weekends now, we're trying to stream at a more manageable time. Well done. These guys are happy. Way cool. Don't make fun of you. It's almost 3:30. Hey, we're not making fun, man. We aren't making fun of you. We're making fun with you. Friend pickle is pretty cool. I mean, it's a friendship pickle. It's not exactly too tart. It's not exactly too sweet. Pizza ball eating a pizza sub. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, here's some new different animals. Okay. Wash animal. Oh, okay. This looks way too much fun. That's some pretty good particle effects on the actual animal itself. All right, come on, Rhino. Oh, we got to actually get to the orange, maybe? Yep, he's got to get to the orange. All right, so, and it actually keeps wanting to recenter itself. All right, he's clean. That's kind of neat. This looks interesting. How did this come about? This is actually on the Xbox One Game Pass service. And it is, we decided to kind of take a look with our actual specific, well, cleanliness is no longer in the yellow. Right. So we already used the clean option, so we're going to go over here. We're going to do what the tutorial, we got to the tutorial option before they wanted to let us do what we wanted to do. Oh, he's dirty. Okay. So up to go up. We're used to like inverted controls. But yeah, so the Xbox One S came with a free trial, a month trial of their Game Pass service, which is where they basically show you all their games that they have. So we gotta get all the dirt. So there's actually a visible change. And there is some actual feedback I'm getting on the controller here. Like, you know, rumble to kind of let me know that I'm doing here. But this is one of the games that's currently free on the Game Pass. So the Game Pass is usually $10 a month. And it gives you access to hundreds of games. I counted close to 100 and something. But it definitely wasn't hundreds. Hold LT to make sure these are happy. Happy Rhino is a productive Rhino. The Rhino's happier now because they're clean. Let's go to one of the other exhibits. What other exhibits do I have? I have rhinos. Oh, here's the other exhibit they want me to go to. All right, boom. We'll just teleport there because we can teleport in the zoo. Monkeys. Okay, there's some Xbox bundle thing you saw the other day where they had a bunch of old fun games. Oh, that's neat. Social need. Okay, you need to adopt other animals to be their friends or use the sensory play interaction. All right, A to continue. Go to the sensory play interaction. Yes, you do get to build in this supposedly. From what I was seeing in the description, you actually get to build. Okay, play with the animal. Animal selected. Follow the prompts to interact with the chimp and see what you can get the chimp to do. So this is going to be some sort of QTE type thing. Nifty. X to even get close, so press in the right stick. D-pad right. D-pad down. D-pad left. D-pad left. And looks like we played with him enough to be happy. The rare replay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. That's actually a pretty good package there. Banjo-Kazooie, Perfect Dark, and Battletoads. Banjo-Kazooie games are actually free on the Xbox Stream thing. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I definitely see that pizza ball. Alright, so now we got to go to the wall and pull that in to see if they're happy. Which game did you stream before this one? Cube, K-U-Y, or name, K-Y-U-B. It's a little puzzle platformer solver with a little box that it is kind of neat. We see how well yours is doing by looking at the dashboard at the top of the screen. Okay. If your zoo is doing well, it will have lots of money, high fame level, and high guest rating. If it's doing poorly, it'll run out of money, have low fame level. Oh, that makes sense. So this one's got like 2 arrows on the left and 1 arrow on the right. Adding exhibit items. Okay, must have Battletoads. Battletoads is pretty good. Battletoads is pretty good. Adding exhibit items to your zoo. Press A to complete this tutorial. So we've completed the second tutorial. And so I do have to say that this game so far, it definitely is one that I can see people just zoning out to, especially once you get out of the tutorial section. Now the tutorial section, from the look of things, guys, had like 20 zones. And again, I paid $1 for the first month. The second month I'm going to get for free. If it's a cube, then perhaps Lucas needs to play it. He might need to. Golden Axe and Battletoads are great with friends. Oh gosh, yes. Oh, Battletoads is one of those that I kind of threw my controller. You know, I said there was a couple of games way back in the day that I tossed a controller with. And that was back when you had the NES controller and those things are like Nokia bricks. And Battletoads was one of them. The speed cycle level for Battletoads, it would test your patience, especially if you were renting like I was. That's one of those games that I rented like 5 or 6 times before I you know, grew out of that particular game. And the reason why it's so hard is because Nintendo, again, was losing sales. Yeah, we never got past it. I got past it once. The level afterwards was very easy comparatively. The level after that was very easy comparatively. And then there's another speed cycle level. And when I died, I had it. I just chucked it. I mean, we had this nice we had this nice wooden entertainment center. And it had this glass door for where all the equipment went, and this had this drawer up top to where you could pull and get all the games out, and this drawer on the bottom where we put all the controllers out. Billy and I low-key wanted to bury our controllers in the wall after playing with Chadley. Chadley's good, man. Chadley's good. I'm thankful sometimes that Chadley doesn't come into Mario Kart and just wipe the floor with me. But, you know, we have a lot of real good players, and Chadley just... his time usually doesn't wind up working with mine, which is okay. But, yeah, Battletoads was pretty rough. Learned a lot about taking care of now the adding, so press the A to continue. Head over to the elephant exhibit in the middle of the zoo. Well, we will definitely do that. But, yeah, and that was because, you know, Nintendo was losing money on game sales, so they made games ridiculously hard. And game creators were enticed to make things ridiculously hard. Oh, whoa. Yeah, these guys are not happy. You both were just playing so bad. Ah, well, all right. So exhibit items. What do we have here? All right. Let's get these animals some food. Select animal care. Okay. So exhibit items can only be put in certain places. Exhibit, you can cycle between these by using left bumper and right bumper. Oh, okay. Build a station. A fruit feeding station or a vegetable feeding station. Left trigger to see what different animals eat. Okay. Elephants eat that, elephants eat that. So just the fruit feeding station seems to be good. Oh, and this is how they self-feed. Okay. Alright, so just like we did with the other, so we're going to edit. And we're going to, no, we're not going to do that. Okay, so next previous slot item, we're going to build a station. Carved croc cleaning station, carved moose cleaning station. And does this actually have any reason? All animals, all animals, all animals. Stone bird cleaning station. I kind of like the moose one. The blue color is just kind of neat. Alright, so now we got another one here. The animals can now stay clean and healthy. Press A to continue. As animals use them up, feeding and cleaning stations will need to be refilled. Similar to an animal's, the item's info shows its refill levels. Okay. So we go over and select refill. It costs $100 to refill. Wow, there's a convenience cost. Alrighty then. But it keeps your animal healthy and healthy. Press it to continue. So that was what I was thinking would happen is whatever the actual auto stations would be. Habitat need, animals' habitat happiness is based on their exhibit type and what toys they have to play with. So go back to exhibit items and then to enhancements. So exhibit items. Yeah, it's definitely got some enrichments, not enhancements. Okay, it's definitely got some way depth. Select an empty area to build in. You notice you cannot select where the animal care item is already placed. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so just like with food, we want to see who likes what. We're looking for a 3-star option for elephants. Here we go, a wading pool. And the tutorial won't let us get the wading pool, so activity center. Alright, so we get some option here. Begin research. Ooh. Where is the PS4? PlayStation 4 is in our living room, Nathril. It is one that Digrat plays on, and she plays on Sundays, and she's going to be out. So there's not going to be a stream for her for 1, maybe 2 Sundays. We just don't know what time she's going to be back next weekend, if she's going to be back next weekend or later, because she's going to be with her family for a while. So wow, that's expensive. But it looks like begin research is just not something we want to do. We want to actually build something there. It's going pretty good, Nathril. It's going pretty good, dude. This elephant's really going to enjoy playing with that. Habitat need, because the elephant lives in the correct exhibit and now has a toy to play with. Okay. So he can feed himself, he can clean himself, he can play. So that's good. The last need to meet is the social need, like to have company, but some species can't be placed together. Wait, we can mix species? I'm intrigued. From here, you can adopt animals from rescue centers and other zoo Tycoon players. Your friends can also donate animals to your zoo. Oh, that's some interesting stuff. Select adopt new animal. So use the left stick and the A to select elephant. So we're going to grab an elephant. You can use the info panel to find out what exhibits the species likes. They like select the Indian elephant. They love being in a tropical exhibit. We have a tropical exhibit. Okay. And oh, so they have expenses. Before they're adopted, select your infant you like best. Well, if I was playing here, I would have to say that lady for 3,600 definitely seems to be the better choice at this point, guys. Combining animals, Q-Bad scientist. Yeah. Finding Stardew Valley pictures, you look at them and don't see any potential of it. Okay, no worries, Nathril. Want to try a fried pickle now that you mentioned it, Helen? Yeah. Fried pickles aren't bad. Helicopter delivery, okay. return to zoo view and hold to see the exhibit info and to see the animal social needs. So we go all the way back to zoo view with our really odd looking guy, and we're doing good now. Sounds like Spore, kinda with the way this is playing out, it's kind of Spore-like. Well, that's how you get an elephant to play with that thing. You put food in it. Okay. A to find out how to decorate the exhibit. Open the edit exhibit menu, go back to exhibit items and select decorations. Exhibit decorations. Okay. And we can pick... Whoa, that was weird. Alright, so we got 2 spots, 3 spots, 4 spots. So they have their own little spot. Ah, neat. Over here where there's like nothing, we'll put something up. Okay. Natural decorations. Tropical. Oh, we can't get the second one. We get the first one, though. Add your own personal touch. Okay. Dragon Ball game? No, not all I haven't, man. Is there a demo out on it? We might take a look at the demo at some point. But it's not really on our radar at the moment. Fighting games are great to play by yourself. Streaming them, though, no one wants to watch you play at the arcade, and no one really wants to watch you play on YouTube typically. People want to see tech videos, people want to see combo videos, people want to see tutorial videos for fighting games. But generally, they don't want to see anyone just, roll up and play them. Which is fine. I totally get that. I, myself, am not really particularly fond of watching people just play games to play games as far as that genre goes as well. Using the ping system, building stuff, moving stuff. Okay, let's just fire this one up there. No demo. Okay. Yeah, usually I'm gonna have to do research on a game before I go out and buy it. That's just the way I am. I view money as one of those things that helps you get everything, not just some things. It's hard to converse while playing that type of game. You blink and you lose. You are correct, Pizza Ball. It's kind of like Crypt of the Necrodancer. That one's just, it's fun to play. I love the game. The guys who made it are awesome, but it's horrible to stream. I mean, all sorts of horrible to stream. There's 3 reasons. One, if you're not really into the music and get the thought process and the juices going, and you just pick up the game and look at it, it's boring. I mean, it's like every other roguelike out there, except for there's twitchiness going on because you're trying to get with the music. So it's really boring if you don't have somebody who's animated and having a good time and potentially playing with a DDR controller. 2, streaming those kind of games, you don't know it when you're actually watching the video sometimes, but there is a little bit of input lag on some PC games that I stream. And it's stuff that, generally speaking, if you're not talking about split millisecond precision, it's not a problem. But Crypt of the Necrodancer does get down to the millisecond sometimes, especially if you're talking about input lag and controller lag and that kind of thing. And the third reason is the conversing part. It basically makes your timing really, really off as well. So, hey there's Zoo Tycooner. By now you've learned the basics, and now it's time to learn more about the view and building your zoo. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go into Tycoon mode, which we've done so far. I kind of like running around on foot, but, Tycoon mode's kind of cool. We come back. Okay, so it's just like teleport out, come back in. Use the L stick to move around, push the right stick. Oh, okay, so the camera will rotate. I did not know that part. You can reset the Tycoon camera by clicking the right stick. That's good to know too. You can always reset the camera of your main gate by clicking an L. That's good to know as well. Cursor over an attraction and push L. Well, I'm glad they didn't tell me that like at the very beginning, because I'd just do that instead of running up to the exhibit. Alright, so that's good to know. A to continue. Your main gate also has an info panel. Oh, that's really good to know. Is there other Tycoon games in the past? I don't know, Pizza Ball. We may go take a look at what the past has in just a few moments before we go to our next game. We've already downloaded and installed it, so we know what we're going to be dealing with in a few seconds. So you can ping an animal and guest needs, push X. Oh, push left or right on the D-pad. Ping animal hunger. Ping animal happiness. All right, animal coverage. So each animal exhibit has a coverage range. That's neat. For a second there, I thought the giraffes were actually looking at my cursor. That was weird. Ping coverage entertainment. Oh, that's not as bright as animal coverage. And decorations have coverage too. Oh, yeah, this is getting more and more Sim City-like than anything. Okay. Move your cursor over an empty space of land and press A. Oh, interesting. So like here. To build menus where you buy all your attractions. All right, look at each attraction, press A. All right, so A to continue. Decorations add to the beauty. Guests like to be nice. True. Concessions meet the needs of your guests. These include food and drinks, souvenir shops. Okay. Concessions and decorations only cover the area of the zoo around them. If you build your attractions too far apart, they may not meet all your guests' needs. So a coverage situation here. Okay, facilities include restrooms and attractions that let you hire staff to help run your zoo. Let's build some attractions. So select build concession and choose food and drink. So concessions, food and drink, a burger bar and a milkshake, popcorn stand, coffee shop. Those all begin research. So we got a soft drink stand or a burger barn. Well, let's get some burger barns going on. And we have to, okay, so they have to be kind of close. Okay. That's a little fiddly. So you can use the triggers to rotate. I kind of want to do this. And place the attraction. It's worthless now that the concession is built. You have to connect to the rest of the zoo. Simply follow a yellow dotted line. Okay. And then build the path. All right. A richer, more interesting way, it says. Press A above an empty space to open the build menu. And then, so we're going to go back to the build menu. All right. And then paths. Okay. Path editor. When entering the path mode, your cursor changes from circle to triangle. All right. Move it anywhere there. Start a path here. And then go here, it looks like. So that's kind of spiffy. And now let's see how destroy path. All right, so Y. And we can just destroy the path. And now exit by hitting B. All right, so that's neat. You know almost everything there is to know when it comes to editing paths. Press A to continue. What more could there be? Use roundabouts. Alrighty, open the paths menu again. Choose a roundabout. 3 sizes. So use the bumpers. Look for the dotted lines. Interesting. Kind of looking for anywhere that we really would want a roundabout. Here we go. We'll put it over there. So what are your thoughts on this game? Oh, math roll. So this is so now we got to connect it to other places. Okay, I like it. I'm not 100% sure what the real cost of it is. Open the build menu and select decorations. So these Jurassic Park mode, I don't disagree there. Dinosaurs would make the game a lot better. Dinosaurs make a lot of games better, though. Let's just be honest. You got a game like Minecraft, add dinosaurs, you get Ark. You got a game that's, like Sonic the Hedgehog, add dinosaurs, you get Jurassic Park on Sega. I mean, it's, there are things that dinosaurs usually don't improve that nobody knows about. But as far as improving things with dinosaurs, just about everything can be improved with dinosaurs. Even Magic the Gathering got improved with dinosaurs. They added in the last expansion, and people are now just going nuts over that. Open the build menu and select decoration. So decoration could be a fountain, apparently, by the little shadow we have. It's worth noting that senior decorations don't have paths built around them like other select plazas. Okay. You can build and place it the same way you built it. All right, place the plaza in the zoo. Boy, this thing's big. Wow, that thing's ginormous. Connects to a lot of stuff. Looking forward to another entertaining stream. Way cool. Glad to hear that, Mr. McMahon. Select where the connection for the plaza connects to. We're going to connect here. And we're going to connect here. I guess it's all. Build an entertainment session and a restroom. Okay. So we're going to go, whoops, build, no, not edit. We want to go over here. We want to build. We're going to build a facility. We're going to build a restroom. That's going to be built here. And we're going to connect it here. And then we need to build an entertainment concession. So we got to go over here to build this concession and entertainment. A lion mascot. Sure, a lion mascot sounds pretty good. Boom. Uptime? Nope. Uptime is one of those commands that does not work on YouTube. It only works on certain other things. Increase zoo fame to 6. We've unlocked some new things. Oh, new animals. That's kind of neat. So we didn't even connect the concession and we got that unlocked. That's pretty spiff. All right, so tropical rock exhibit. So that's going to go back, mini exhibit, tropical rock, and we'll go put this right there so we can connect stuff. But yeah, there is some ways that you can get uptime to work on certain bots, but most of those bots are not exactly just for the uptime. Adopt some animals for a new exhibit. Open attractions menu, select animals, and then choose adopt new animals. So we're going to go back. Open the attractions menu. So we're going to go, I guess that's not the build menu. We're going to go to zoo view maybe? Well, it says mini exhibit. It's highlighting that, but that doesn't seem to be there where it is. So, odd. So maybe it's under Tycoon view that we need to go to. It seems to be directing us here somewhere. There we go. Adopt. Adopt new animal. And mini exhibits are for smaller animals only. Adopt one of the animals for the mini exhibit. Oh, I see what's going on now. Okay. So we need to back out of here real quick. Where did we put this mini exhibit at? Not there. That's the tropical rock. Lion mascot. That's the restroom. So this is the mini exhibit that we just had. So edit mini exhibit. Animals. Here we go. Adopt new animal. And oh, lemurs. Lemurs are always awesome. A ring-tailed lemur, like the one from Madagascar. Whoa. Okay, lemurs are not exactly cheap, guys. So summer you win with $1,300 cost tag. And you don't need to place any exhibit items in the mini exhibit, but you will still need to refill the feeding and cleaning stations. Okay. Selling an attraction will refund you some of its original cost. Attraction is the plaza you built previously. Select the sell option. Okay. So the plaza is the big giant thing. Edit decoration. Maybe sells way over here. Yep, sells way over here. Okay. Yes, we're sure we want to sell that. And then you can sell an attraction at any time. You want to sell an exhibit, you must move the animals to a new exhibit before you can sell it. Alrighty. Let's move an attraction. Select move option in the menu and press A. Alright, so we're going to move the lion mascot. Move. And we're going to move you right here. Yep, that seems like a real good place to move it. Won't be able to return the attraction to its original location if the attraction is placed. Yeah, select any floating attraction, put it somewhere new. Okay. And now we have to go destroy all paths. Alright. And what even let us build it to? Oh, that's neat. Okay. Alright, well guys, so we're a little bit into this. It has a couple of quirks. We are going to exit the game for a second so we can see exactly how much this costs, because that's one of the questions that we had come up. And so we can go to Zoo Tycoon. Actually, we got to do it this way. So boom, here, more options, Game Hub. Actually, that's not where we go for this. We actually have to go into, oh, here it is, see in Microsoft Store. So it looks like it's typically 30 bucks. If you notice, so $30 is on Xbox Play Anywhere. So that means that you can play anywhere you want to that actually uses it. So on PC, on Xbox One X, it's got an enhancement, I'm guessing to 4K. The Game Pass does give me a discount, and if you'll notice the date there, 20% off through 1/1/2019 means, and that, from what I've discovered, means that this game should be on Game Pass for that long. So I'll have this game for a year, providing I'm paying the 10 bucks a month. If I want it to be, you know, to stop paying 10 bucks a month and want to keep playing this game, I have the option just to buy it outright. And it looks like there's some pretty good stuff here, guys. It really does. Would I personally pay 30 bucks for this particular game? I just don't have the time. It's a really good game. It's very much in the finicky, fiddly bits, management kind of games that I like. Have I no other responsibilities in life? Would I pick this game up and play it over something like, say, Fortnite Save the World during my downtime? If Digrat's not here and Alienated One's not available, maybe. It is in addition to the Xbox Live subscription, which is the next thing about this. So that is kind of an ucky thing to think about, is that, and we're going to go pull up the Game Pass thing so you guys can see that real quick. No, not that, memberships. And it's really kind of weird how you got to go about all this. But basically, so Game Pass is 10 bucks, and it gets you access to everything that you're seeing here. And these are all the games that are on there. Now, there was a question about other Tycoon games. Like Braid, I'd never played. The fact it was here was really awesome. Some of these games are really, really good games, like Devil May Cry, A Final Fight, Double Impact, Gears of War 1 through 4, and Gears of War Judgment. I'm guessing that's some sort of side game. Ultimate Edition. I mean, there are some really good games. Yeah, and it's just 10 bucks to buy. I mean, look at this. Mega Man Legacy, Mega Man 9, Mega Man 10. Um, $5 to buy Mega Man 2 on the Nintendo Store, $10 a month to be able to play it for now. So, and it's got a real good mix. I mean, if there's some stuff that you really want to play, and there's let's be honest, there's some stinkers in here. This game called Roundabout, you are a limousine driver who just does donuts, as far as the video seems to indicate. So, Zoo Tycoon's one of those really good ones, in my opinion. And I mean, and there are some really, really good games here. But we are going to go ahead and end the stream for a little bit, let YouTube kind of process it. That's the one thing about going through a lot of these games like this, playing them for a little bit of time, guys, for about an hour or so, is that for copyright reasons, we have to make sure that the videos themselves are separate. Otherwise, we could wind up getting strikes on YouTube because we could have somebody like the creators of Farming Simulator 15 and the creators of Fable 2 both claim copyright on the actual video. And then YouTube, instead of saying, well, you both get your copyright, they just say, we killed the channel, don't worry about it. So that's why we're about to stop. We're going to be gone for about 5 minutes. Makes you mad. It was the last decent one. I've not played any of the DMC games. I it's one of those things that I'm missing just in my gamer collection. Is just I have just gaps in the whole Turtle Club. But yeah, Costume Quest 2. That's another fun one that I've looked at and it's just great. I've played the original Fable 2 and 3. I haven't. So there's just and the fact that this is again $10 to get access to all of these, I think is pretty impressive. And this particular stream, I don't mind, kind of advertising this service a bit because this is a Microsoft game, so I don't think they'd be problematic with that. But guys, we are going to call it quits for this stream, but in about 5 minutes, we're going to load another one up with another game, one of the ones that are here. We're going to play a classic game in just a little bit, but we'll be right back, guys. Thanks for watching. I will be back in about 5 minutes. And we'll see there. Hey, Stefan, how's it going, man? Glad to see you there. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, guys. Yeah, XCOM looks good too, Pizza Ball. XCOM looks good too. But yeah, we will return.